We put the microphone over there for them again. Thank you.
Okay, we're actually live.
Oh boy.
There we go.
Oh shit.
The worst part is that if anything is happening in chat, I have no clue. So they kind of have to tell me if anything is. The chair is so ridiculous.
Yeah.
You can see the chat come up over there.
No, I don't have the window for the chat open, unfortunately. But
Oh no.
could you change the camera view to the Horde and Triforce view? Camera 4, I believe. 3, 2, maybe.
Yeah, I can probably give that a shot.
Can you put on camera 1? I want to be seen.
Yeah, that is me.
Yep.
I like that you have a pet duck just next to you.
You have a pet duck. Put it on camera 1. They need to see my ducky.
Yeah, you know why not?
His name's Mr. Quackus.
Quackus.
Who's getting rickrolled over there? Hi, this is my duck.
What the heck?
He's a good duck.
I
Okay, that's enough. Calm down, Mr. Quackus. Calm down. Jesus.
oops.
Quackis.
You gotta
Mr.
make
Quackis.
a lock and lock it.
Quackus, Quackus.
Quackis.
It's just gonna
Quackus.
continue to rickroll us.
So,
It's just gonna.
I guess I kind of
Who's
should
Rickrolling
say a
right
few
now?
words because this is like all produced in VR and I have actually no clue who's watching it. Like maybe some of my IRL friends are actually tuning into the stream right now, middle of the night, just in bed.
What is it again?
God knows.
Look this up.
Give the stream, drop the stream in drop it in there.
Hold on.
Drop
Wait, where is it streaming? Tell me.
It's what the thing?
Yeah, what is it? You said on YouTube. What's the name?
It's KennyB Space VR.
Oh.
Hey, look behind you. That can help.
Yeah, you see the artwork? You might.
Thank you.
So,
Wait, who?
I guess I maybe should say something about the world. I built this podcast world, and I intend to kind of try to make this like a weekly thing. A podcast, I call it like that is about VR and everything VR, what is related to VR. And currently, there's a lot going on in VR, I guess. The technology is moving really fast. And all of that shiz. I asked you earlier, and none of you have seen Facebook Connect, which was kind of expected to be very much about VR.
Yeah.
One of the things, Apollo, are you okay?
Yeah.
Your arms be stretched out over there.
I was looking for the thing.
The thing?
I'll find it later.
Oh.
Yeah, the stream.
The stream.
The stream.
The stream. I like that we get to watch the. That's. That's been going for a good minute, by the way.
I honestly don't know what to say. By the way, if you want to intervene, you have to re-grab that microphone while you're in front of the desk. Then I'll be able to pick up your audio.
Yep.
Yeah, you need to be in front of
Oh,
the
God.
desk. It doesn't work behind the desk. I messed up a script.
Oh, no. Oh, I just got whacked by my Quackus. Shh. Sorry, he's a bad duck.
Quackus.
I'm gonna cook him later. He's gonna be put in the oven. I'm sorry. He misses.
No, don't
misbehave sometimes.
Don't cook your duck.
Nah, exactly.
Ducks are cute. But peace is never an
We're
option
having
with ducks.
Guys, dinner at my house later. We're having duck. Not Quackus though. You know, his brother. No, come back. Oh no.
Your duck left
He didn't
you.
like the fact that he cooked his brother either.
He's coming back. I love
He's
you.
back.
But yeah, we like the thing about this podcast is that I tend like right now it's gonna be very chaotic, and that is to be expected, right? We have this handheld camera right
There's a
there that
cheese
nobody's operating right now, and if you can't grab it now. No, don't. Yeah,
Oh, crap.
you broke everything.
Oh shit.
Look,
Oh, no.
see what you
What
did.
Okay, there we go. It's okay. It's okay.
You got
To go back to my tiny chair.
push the handheld camera button. That's the thing. That'll control the handheld one. There you go.
There we
That's
go.
the handheld one.
It over there.
You can grab that one and turn it wherever you like and whatnot. Like it's
Who's
one
my
of the
hope?
things I've been developing for this world. Additionally, there's like this huge sofa area. If you push the sofa button back there, you'll be able to see whoever is back there dwelling in the mirror.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're on air. Yeah.
I've been putting
You see
on.
your face.
That's
There's
what's
the
up.
couch. There's
There's no one back.
Oh, my.
They're all at the desk trying to
Yeah,
figure
at
stuff
the
out.
Trying to. But yes, we should get on topic right now. So, VR. It's a VR podcast, and it's gonna be about VR and everything VR. So, Facebook Connect. None of you have seen it, which is just a shame. And I don't really blame you, because
Yeah.
that cringe fest was actually really horrible to watch. It was just a hot minute of Mark Zuckerberg just doing Mark Zuckerberg things, being a robot roaming around in his offices and showcasing future. Could
That'd be rough.
you guys maybe find the VOD for Facebook Connect and put it on the thing? Paste it in the video
you're trying to
player
find
so you can so you just can play it. Yeah, there it is.
Is that it? Hey.
Yeah,
Am I gonna cringe at this?
you definitely are. I need to turn up the volume on Zuckerberg.
Our mission remains
They changed it to Meta?
still about bringing people together.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard of that?
Apps and their
They're
brands,
changing everything
they're
related
not
to
changing.
Facebook. and
You know
AI.
what? I
Internet.
was in on Facebook and you looked at the comment fields, like all the comments on their feed.
And welcome to Connect.
And you know what?
Today,
What did I
All
say?
the comments were about their new logo, really, and it looked like some balls of a penis. That's all it was. Just like, so Facebook is changing their logo to like balls.
Oh my god,
I
no.
guess I'm guessing the idea is meant to be a infinite loop. You know?
imagine
Yeah, they're changing their name to Meta. That's kind of the big news. Everybody was
parts of your
That's kind of weird.
virtually. It has
Yeah.
things that are only
so
You
every
gotta understand that he's trying to emphasize. Oh,
Wait, so there's like a home world, bigger home worlds now?
yeah, Horizon, and they
Uh-huh.
intend to expand on Horizon and all that is Horizon. That's kind of what they are planning to do. So what they want to do, they actually spent like over 2 hours or 2 hours plus or something, just to say that they're making VR chat without not safe for work content. That's essentially what they did. It's like imagine a place where you can be whoever you want. Imagine a place where you can like meet up with people from around the world. Imagine a
Without the
place.
sex.
Lots of coughing.
VR chat without the ERP and the strippers, you know?
All of that nonsense. Yeah. Oh god.
Why did you load
This is white face.
You heard me chuckle?
Violated.
We were having a serious conversation, and all I could see in the background was that.
It's Mark Zuckerberg's
Someone violated that man.
face.
I was trying real hard not to giggle.
Are you
That's
serious?
hilarious.
That's good.
That's so bad.
Oh, jeez.
Why you got so many freckles? Why you look like that? Oh, I didn't say anything.
He looks like a lizard.
He does.
Very bad. Looks like she's sleeping
Look at
shit.
those eyes.
People
Lizard
need
Zuck.
water. Can confirm.
Why are his eyes so like far away from his?
But maybe we should take the time to introduce everybody like around this chair. So maybe before we just continue,
true,
like
true.
if we're just gonna segue right out of Zuckerberg's stuff onto
Yes.
whoever you are.
Just pause it like.
So I guess we can go on you, Sin, first.
Wait, can I introduce myself first?
Well, sure. Go ahead, Spooky.
Yeah, lady face.
Wait, what do I say?
Go around.
Wait, put the camera on me. I'm camera 1, by the way. No? Okay, you know,
I
okay,
ju-
no.
Wait, it's on you. Go.
Just go for it.
Hi, I'm Spooky.
Or spooks. Yeah, that, I don't know. What do I say?
Introduce yourself. What's your hobbies? What do you enjoy?
Okay, hi, I'm Spooky or Spooks. I really like being called Spooks. I like going outside. I play VR chat a lot. It's very bad. It's like an addiction. I need to stop doing that. Anyways.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Apollo, do you want to go?
I mean, I have a very cute dog. Oh, and this is my duck.
Camera 2, I think.
You need re-grab the microphone.
Okay, funny fact about Spooky. I'm gonna throw you under the bus here. She got dissed by Swagger Souls on VR chat. It was
Oh,
By Swagger Souls?
Swagger
Oh
Souls?
no! Stop!
Oh.
Okay, so
No. Do tell what he said. Do tell
Okay,
what he
if I
said.
can find the video.
No, okay, so hi.
Player. If I can find it, I'm putting.
Okay, I got roasted by Swagger Souls. I was in one of his videos at the very end. I told him he looked like a double stuffed meatball sub, and he proceeded to roast the fuck out of me. Can someone cue the Swagger Souls video and like put it towards the end where I was?
You're looking for it right now.
Wow, he's that.
I mean,
I know you wanted
Damn.
this to be
Can someone
about
cue it?
technology and VR.
So-
but now it's about Spooky getting roasted by Swagger.
Not.
Yeah.
The VR
That's
podcast
me.
is about Spooky getting roasted.
At least for today.
Oh wait, someone's calling me. Wait, we have to pause this real quick. We have to pause. I need to go. So hold on, I have an important call to take.
You can't just leave a what the hell are you doing?
Go ahead and,
Duck,
Apollo,
sit in
you
the
go
seat.
ahead and,
Duck, sit in the seat.
Apollo, you go ahead and.
Oh,
do
can
your
you switch it to my
introduction.
camera? Can you switch it to my camera?
Is this gonna be a
Or
video
not.
of that guy just staring into
Here, wait. Oh, there we go.
eyes?
Hi, I'm Apollo. Only been on VR chat for maybe nearly 3 years. 2 accounts.
My hobbies are mostly gaming. I don't do anything else. I don't leave my house. So that's about it.
Yeah.
Sounds about right for me as well.
I really like the tech.
What about you, Zin? Do you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. If oh, hey,
I'm back.
don't mind cutting to my camera over there. If you're able to. It was like camera 3, I think. Alright, get over there.
Is there anybody operating the cameras?
I was the one.
Like all the buttons at the lower the lower row, they control the face cameras. The buttons on
Yep.
top, they control other like overviews. You need to re-grab the microphone. Remember that.
Camera 3 for the next one.
I think
right?
so, yeah.
Camera
Try that.
2.
Yeah. Just keep
yeah,
pushing those buttons. Make it like dynamic. We shouldn't be necessary to tell you. Like just if you can,
Oh,
just
here we
like
go.
press them
Nice.
at random even.
I'll
Alright.
get the hang of
That's
it.
cool.
So you were introduced.
You
Nice.
should definitely put a lock on this.
Nah.
I'm just
What's
gonna
going on
let
there?
memes play constantly.
It's a meme cast now. That accent,
You
though.
had to
I'm out of the way,
ignore
car.
him, you know. Just ignore it. Ignore it. You were
Oh, the
saying-
camera's on you.
Alright.
Camera's on you. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, camera's on you, you were saying. Yeah.
But
That one right there.
yeah. Name's Cinetaf, but you can just call me Sin or Taffy. I'm fine with either one. I've been playing VR chat since I think March of this year. Most my hobbies are mostly, again, like her, mostly gaming. I attend college and do college stuff with my IT degree that I'm pursuing towards. And on top of gaming, I also do some avatar creations like this one that I actually really like. But yeah,
Mm,
that's what I got going on.
cool. I guess I could say I never actually introduced myself on YouTube as well. I can probably say something about myself.
Yeah,
I'm
ahead.
Kenny,
There you go.
Norwegian. I enjoy making like compilation videos on YouTube, but they tend to take up too much time. So I created this, like it's really just a concept still, to create a podcast that is in VR, produced in VR by people who are in VR, maybe desktop as well. In a attempt to
Never done
kind of
before.
what?
Never done before.
Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure. I haven't really
New
checked.
grounds, Vegan.
Probably people have done
No,
podcasts.
that's a fact.
Probably
no,
not
no.
entirely
No one's-
live.
No one's
Yeah.
ever done podcasting.
This
VR.
is a lot.
Yeah, it might actually be the very first fully produced in VR. Like,
Yeah, it is.
except like people who just have
yeah.
their handheld cameras, just like talking to it or streaming with that one. But that's boring.
Oh, yeah, they have.
Yeah.
We have a full production here with this fine old man, this senior, just being in the background.
You know,
I don't know who he is, but he
Seems very wise.
looks like someone you could have a conversation with.
Yeah, he's
yeah. He's gonna teach you something.
He seems inspirational.
he'll teach you.
yeah, truly. Yes, but yeah, that's kind of what I'm attempting to do, and I intend to try to make this a weekly thing. But right now it's going to be super chaotic. But in the future, I want it to be more focused on VR content, like goes more in depth on headsets and talk about all the different technologies that are coming. Like you have Tundra Labs who finished their Kickstarter earlier on their Tundra trackers, so it's going to be a competitor to the HTC Vive tracker. I actually pledged for that Kickstarter, and they actually recently they released a video on their Twitter displaying haptic motors and button input on their trackers.
Nice.
So their trackers will can have extensions in the futures with haptic feedback and input. So you could use you could use a tracker on like a 3D printed weapon, like a gun or whatever, and you could put a button on the trigger, so you could actually have a real life gun being tracked in VR. It'll feel so much more smooth when you're actually using that in VR. The opportunities with that thing is actually much. I'm really looking forward to that. Like the Tundra Labs is somebody I really do follow. I pledged for their Kickstarter, and their recent update on their Kickstarter, what they did, they actually they posted a screenshot of the email from their shipping confirmation email on their shipment from Hong Kong, their factory in China or whatever, to the American to America. Right, they're shipping it right now to the early bird trackers in America. So they're gonna be shipped out soon. They're gonna have their trackers. The early birds are gonna have their trackers before Christmas, and probably also the European early birds as well. So that's really exciting.
That is lovely.
Have you heard about Tundra Labs and their trackers previously?
I watched a video review from I think it was named Thrill Seeker, where he actually did a review on the 2.0 trackers, 3.0 trackers, and the Tundra trackers. He got really depth into it. One tracker for one, the other one, and so far from what I've seen, the Tundra trackers were pretty on par with like the 3.0 tracker. So I had looked into it. It was pretty interesting. I did want to try to pledge to Tundra, but I didn't thought of that at the time, and I already committed to getting the 2.0 trackers. So
yeah, I pledged for the Kickstarter, and I kind of overestimated like how quickly they could assemble like a whole production line and produce enough trackers. So I kind of thought I'd have these trackers by the end of the year, and maybe they too intended that way, but due to COVID and electricity rationing in China, actually, they had to postpone some of their productions. But they're still on track. They're very transparent about the way things are operated and how they are producing stuff. They're even showing videos of their assembly line, which is kind of rare. So I'm very excited.
Never heard of that.
No, it's just some
That's
stuff
probably
they
like-
share on
that's-
Kickstarter. Really.
Yeah. Probably like the first I've heard in a while.
Spooky?
Spook okay over there?
That's spooky.
She is having a really in-depth
Yeah.
conversation on the
Any
phone
way
right
we
now.
can any way we can move Spooky
Uh,
out of frame?
how would we be able to do that?
I don't
Someone
know.
would have to have some kind of client.
I'm gonna pull her out when she comes back in a small discussion. I think.
Yeah, this is. I mean, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Spooky is doing spooky things. She's possessed. She's
Very
possessed by a
spooky.
demon. It's a Halloween thing, we can call it, or whatever.
Definitely, yeah. Ooh.
Every ghost,
Well,
every
I'm
ghost,
excited
every
that's
ghost,
on stream
for the new trackers. I want to see how they're gonna do up against the other ones because I've never gotten trackers before, but I did plan on getting them next year. So it'd be nice to see how things are gonna play out with these new ones.
My God, I just had an idea. Pina,
What's your idea?
What?
you're a big bear.
What?
Eat her.
Oh, I'm not that.
Go stand and
Eat
try.
her.
Go stand
Yeah.
over her so that
Stand-
no one sees that.
Pina,
Yeah.
cover her up.
Yeah.
Go block
Yeah,
her up
I'll-
with your big body.
I'm just the stage hand here, just standing here. I'm holding the microphone here.
Cover
Contact
her
right now.
up.
Cover her up, Pina.
Yeah.
You can do this.
Is this good?
A little bit to
Is
the
this
left.
good?
A
Yeah.
little bit to the left.
Wait.
There you go. Perfect.
Instead of
Perfect.
throw a blanket
Yes.
over it, it's throw.
Yeah.
Now,
Now I'm part of the show.
I appreciate that you're.
Oh yeah, there's my camera.
Of Kenny's personal camera. That way we got a bear just casually talking.
Nodding.
Skeleton guy. It's
Yeah.
perfect.
It's brilliant. Now, could you raise his
Yeah.
camera, his face camera for the bear, and just adjust it slightly?
Oh, wait, that's the broken one, right?
Oh, it's-
Let's see if I can figure out how.
It should be
Oh,
camera
let's give it a
Yeah,
one.
that one might be the broken one.
Oh God, it's the broken one, Pina. I'm sorry, you're gonna be.
Yeah, but at least
Oh.
that's me. Oh no.
Well, then I have nothing to cover.
This is-
Nothing to cover. What?
Why is this a stock footage of a man walking on a green screen?
I have no.
No idea.
I think it's just on.
It's the graphics. We'll-
They put
We're
a
just
thing
getting
where a man
started
kept
with this
making weird
podcast.
gestures with his eyebrows earlier.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad I'm not looking too much at that.
No, he was.
Yeah.
Well, we actually managed to break my script. I'm actually wondering what went wrong on the camera one.
Oh. The Kanye
I
West
wonder
one.
if it's
Got spammed too much, and it's just this world.
Probably, I don't know. It doesn't really matter.
At least
We
in
can
this-
can look at Pina's beautiful body.
You say penis?
Yeah. Well, we can't look at that here. You know, this is going into the TV.
Yeah, I couldn't figure it out. So you guys are just
There we
gonna
go.
deal with the side bear face on camera 4.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
it's fine.
It's fine.
That's a camera roll. That's a camera roll.
No, that's camera 4, the one looking at you.
Oh, it doesn't work actually.
No,
It works.
yeah, it works, but it can't adjust its height,
Yeah.
so we can't get your face, your beautiful face.
Well,
We just get your luxurious fur, so.
that's always been my, preferred.
Hmm.
The face, not so much.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I think we should try to segue back into Facebook Connect. One of the things, not just that they changed their logo to balls and their name to Meta. They also
I don't like the name. I don't know why, but I think it sounds weird.
Yeah.
It sounds like they're trying to be badass. I don't know. Just gives
Sorry,
me
I'm
that
gonna-
vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, let me explain why
We're
it's
edgy.
called
We're
So
meta.
basically, Mark Zuckerberg is trying to achieve something called the metaverse, which is
Oh yeah, that.
basically what it is. It's like replacing your real life with a simulated one, and like only going out for like food or whatever. And it's like a second life, and they've been trying to achieve that for a couple years now. And this is fully committing to that. I think, at least in my opinion. That's what it
They're
feels
trying
like.
to make VR. The
Ah.
VR
Although the
set.
balls logo, it really isn't helping them. The balls logo. I got a button. Just keep the Facebook. I mean, like people are still gonna call you Facebook. They're not gonna call you Meta. I'm gonna be serious here. I'm not calling it Meta. I refuse to.
Use
The producer's
use Meta for
opinion
something
has
else.
been noted.
Yeah.
Wait, I think Spook's coming back.
Hey,
Oh,
Spook's
she
coming back.
drifted. She drifted.
Oh, you can sit beside me, Pina. You can be by my chair.
You have to be in frame of camera.
Oh
for
my
it,
god.
you know?
Yeah, I'm your side.
I'm going to be very
Yeah.
bad.
Oh, she's back.
I'll laugh at you
Hi,
though.
Spook.
Your jokes, you know.
Spooks.
I have you back.
I am so sorry. That was a very important phone call.
Spook, move
Oh,
over
my
here,
bad.
Get to the backstage. We need to
I'm
discuss
so
it.
sorry.
Come on
That was
now.
so
The,
important.
the producer's gonna have your head
Y'all didn't-
now.
The producer.
Get over here, Spooky
Yeah.
Spook. Come on now.
Wait, who's the
Get
producer?
your ass over.
Spooks.
Come on, I'm the
find
producer
it.
Going
now.
great,
It's
man.
my show.
That's the
apparently.
producer?
Oh, God.
Yes,
Over.
yeah.
Yes, I have. Yes.
Yes.
Kit Kat, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
is-
I got some
He's yelling
I
at
got
you.
some interesting
Now
information
you can.
about.
Now he has something to say.
He wants to talk to you over there.
Yeah, get over there.
All right, Pina, you might as well just take up that chair.
Yeah.
Take the
You know
chair.
what? You know what? Switch with me. I'll sit on the floor. That way I'm in the small zone.
Yeah, that was-
and
that was a
way
great
you're an
idea.
Avatar.
Yeah.
I've got a beanbag anyway, so it's not really that bad. Let me.
And
Right.
I'm.
Aim your
All
butt.
right.
Oh, yeah, that's
Much
perfect.
better.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah,
Listen,
yeah.
that's
Now we have everything set up correctly. Now we have
Kim-
Pina there. Everything's fine.
Did you guys get me? Did you guys see me get roasted by Swagger?
Turned.
No, not really.
No, we
Those
That'd be
kinda
kinda
look
funny.
alike, by
No,
the
we
way.
missed that.
Oh. Wait, can you look for it? They need to see this. It's very
Yeah,
amazing.
try to look for it.
Can
Let's.
we get it?
I'm
I'm
pretty
pretty
sure.
curious.
I'm pretty sure this could get like a copyright strike and take the stream down if we tried to do that.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
not watch that
Yeah,
stuff.
listen.
This is a VR podcast.
Can I just play the audio?
No, that too get it.
I think that might get copyright.
Like it, maybe.
Yeah.
that too will
Swagger
strike.
Soul's, voice isn't copyrighted.
Yeah.
I don't think. It'll like, hey, what's up? I'm Swagger Souls or something like that. This is this is
Hit the mic
immediately
again.
eviscerated from YouTube. I'm saying I'm pretty sure a Swagger Soul's voice isn't copyrighted. I'm pretty sure you can play the audio.
Oh crap.
Play for you guys afterwards,
but
then.
it's-
You know, real quick.
Yeah, I played.
Audio of his YouTube video. Is it audio of his YouTube video?
Yeah,
You can
it's
say
his
the name of
YouTube
the
video.
You
That's
can share it on-
that will get us copy strike.
Yeah.
The
fact that it's the
chaos in
YouTube
this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm saying,
No,
we can
it's
share it
okay.
afterwards.
Hey, man.
It's okay. It's okay.
We're
It's okay.
learning.
Okay, okay.
We're learning.
Okay, let's
Okay.
go. Let's track back to the meta that we were talking about.
Yeah, the man. Yeah.
The
Remember that
metaverse.
stuff we just kind of discussed.
Yes. What are your thoughts
the
on
metaverse.
Facebook's plans to create a worldwide VR chat to incorporate every aspect of your life from work?
I'm so sorry.
Pardon you.
Well,
From work to
I think that's something, you know, a 12-year-old kid would come up with in his, like, bedroom, you
Dreams?
know. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
He
was thinking one night, he was like,
Gonna come here
I got
now.
this.
Yeah, you can do anything
So-
here. That's
Nah, you know
I
what
think
happened?
I'll
He
probably
played
play it once. I want to see how it is. It's kind of like I played that. I forget what it's called, but it's like a knockoff.
hang on. The
of VR chat, and that's
producer
on
have some
Steam
wisdom.
Also.
Are you talking about Hangout? Hangout VR?
Horizon
Producer?
and just Meta. We're talking about Meta, the metaverse, the plans, Facebook's plans to.
Yes.
Yeah, I know. She said like rip off the
I feel like
their chat.
he
You
played
talking about
VR chat
names?
once and was like, I need to make a knockoff of this, but safe for work, you know? He's like, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, how can I get those kids money?
Yeah, exactly.
The profit motive.
And data, like information and like that.
Oh yeah, all the information.
Yeah. Yeah, let's put like
Yeah,
5
no,
cameras
wait.
in the thing.
That could get us
Yeah,
Disney,
that would get us-
whose plan was this?
turn.
all the brands.
I'll
here we
just
go.
stop the video thing for
Can
now,
we get
maybe.
Coca-Cola here?
It's not, it's fine. I don't really care. As long as you don't do anything very bad.
Jesus.
Oh my god, it's like hearing my grandmother's phone, just like...
Wait, the battery.
What?
That's a Nokia phone.
That was Nokia. Yeah.
Who's doing
Bad
it?
one.
But yes, stay on topic, stay on topic. Come on, concentrate, everybody. The goal is to have a very proper podcast.
I'm probably gonna play it to see like the comparison. I really like VR
Yeah.
chat though. I don't think I'd like the other one because the fun of VR chat is it's
so
not
sorry.
safe for work.
Ah,
People
we're
do fun
professionals
things
here.
on here. It's not like
I'm very gassy
like I like
from
that
my
there's
mouth.
people being themselves on here, and it's not like I have to stay PG for this. I have to be certain
Yeah.
avatars. Where it feels like this is gonna be like stricter with what you could be, what you could do.
It
I mean
definitely
this with all
is.
respect, but like, fuck
I
them
mean,
kids.
will there be publishing of your own worlds, or is it just worlds that Facebook's gonna make for
Yeah,
like
thinking
pick?
again.
Well, from the
They
look of
might
the
come up
trailer,
with that
they said
when they
that,
actually
I
implement the
made this world with,
metaverse.
like the space worlds. I feel like there's some user created stuff.
You know, if I can
involved.
make my own worlds,
Yeah, but
then
they would have
shit,
to
maybe.
moderate it. They would have
Yeah,
to
that's the thing.
moderate.
That's what I'd say. They're probably gonna have moderation. Like you have
Yeah.
to like make it, then it goes through like a screening, and then after that, a moderator decides whether it's good enough for the platform.
So it's just advertising.
What it looks
Yeah.
like on that
It's gonna-
thing, it looks like
So it's
large
gonna be
group gatherings or
advertising,
business meetings,
Yeah, you can
stuff
just.
like that.
Oh, product placement. You
Like,
think there's
that
gonna be
looks like
product
Yeah.
placement?
Oh,
Yeah.
definitely,
yeah.
100%.
Probably.
Like they're
They are
in.
easy to moderate. Big companies, they are easy to moderate. They put out good
I
stuff.
feel like it'll
PG stuff.
They'll have to.
Be
Though.
like
They-
artists that Facebook hires to make worlds for like a while. I feel like they won't really
Yeah.
do publish worlds for like the first month, maybe years.
I mean, they're
Yeah.
they're really
just
looking
don't see
to.
it.
They actually announced like $150 million or $1 billion investment in how to train creators to
Holy shit.
to make stuff on their worlds. It's like a huge investment that they're making, and like to increase efforts in training people to make more stuff in the digital realm. They're being super serious about this, and Facebook's pockets are essentially limitless. One of my concerns is that Facebook, if VRChat is gonna become a competitor, they'll look to buy it. They might just want to buy it now or sooner rather
that's
than later.
possible, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure. Like one of the things that
man,
is
that would be a problem.
one of the things I'm kind of concerned about that part is that one of the there's one argument to be made that Facebook won't buy it, and that is the not safe for work mess that VRChat really is. It really is.
Yeah.
Community.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if they want anything made with Unity, because wouldn't they have to pay royalties to Unity?
Oh yeah, definitely,
Facebook?
definitely.
They don't.
That
Yeah.
is true though. Yeah.
So I think they wanna cut the middleman out. Make
And
their
I
own.
feel like they wouldn't really touch VRChat in that case. Because
yeah,
pretty
because
much everything in here is Unity.
Mm.
yeah, you can. This is written in Unity. You can't change it.
But that being
Also, if
said,
it's gonna be safe for work, isn't there gonna be like a little kids playing it? So technically it'd be safer for the children in that case.
That is probably a positive point. At least maybe some of the kids will leave VR chat, the smaller ones, and go on there.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah,
them hang
that's
out in rec
that.
rooms, so maybe they'll pick this up instead, which would be good.
Hey guys, we got our first comment. Let's see. Delta Shot 04 said Ready Player One IRL. They said
Yeah.
Ready Player.
Yeah. That is essentially what they want to make. They're gonna be the new Oasis.
Exactly, yeah.
That's what they want to be.
That's-
Incorporate every
what I-
single aspect. It's basically the movie become
That's
real.
Oh
why-
my god.
Except Mark
That's why I
Zuckerberg
said,
is
you know,
way less wise than that creator that made the Oasis in the movie.
Yeah, like 12-year-old designed this whole thing.
But yeah, actually, I think
He's such
I don't think it's gonna be. I'm actually expecting them to allow Unity created content, maybe even Unreal Engine created content. They'll just make conversion programs to, bring on whatever content people have created in whatever program.
I don't know. Legally, that could be gray area because you would have to pay royalties because it's made in this tool. Because if you use Unity for commercial use, you need to pay royalty for the Unity, and Facebook doesn't want to do that. Those big companies, they always want to do everything in-house.
Yeah, Facebook is kind of a beast. They'll want to incorporate all of the aspects and have full control on everything. Even though, I think during that cringe fest of that stream by Facebook, I think they mentioned privacy and all of those positive terms so many times. I just are you serious?
Are you trying to show us something cool or just trying to take my data? That's probably what's going on in my mind now. I see balls, I see data. Are you trying to track me again? What's going on?
Timbers are shivering at that point.
Yeah.
Re-grab the microphone.
Please. Rethink your wording. Please. Please, that sounded so wrong.
Kika, shut the
What
fuck
is
up!
it?
God.
What did he say?
Take out of context.
Rethink your wording.
Yeah. What?
Oh, because you talked about the balls and stuff like that. They do look like balls. It's funny.
Are you
I
operating the
guess I
camera
think
still?
the idea is a infinite.
Or am I just
symbol.
stuck on this? I mean, I don't mind looking at myself.
Do we have a proof?
I want to look at myself. Oh.
Context. Context.
The guy who was talking the most in that situation. I just had the camera on.
Re-grab it
Grab the
again.
mic again.
You were the one who was talking the most. You were the main person speaking. I just had the camera on you. I was literally going over there.
Yeah, but don't be afraid on changing to people. Even if I'm talking, their reaction to what I say is also interesting. So just be dynamic. Don't keep my camera on for too long.
Yes, yes, sir.
Good job.
Good job.
You're doing a good job, man. Let's give it up on that.
Is he grilling? What?
I don't know.
He's grilling briskets.
Oh, this was a
Yeah,
What
meme.
are we watching?
That's what humans do.
I think this was once
I'm the big guy.
he tried to be human.
This is a real live stream.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is
Oh.
That's what the humans do. They
He's the big guy.
This is the first time he touched human food since his rat.
Wow, he has friends.
Yeah.
You
Not
say
just
it like that's
employees.
a weird thing.
Nah, you just know they sit in
just
his
goes
fucking
in his-
basement and play VR chat.
Who knows?
Like the
Mine's
cock-
You see his friends, they look like Discord admins. They definitely got some Discord kittens.
You're probably.
Sorry.
Who knows? I don't. Do you?
But yeah, one other
They got the
thing
Discord admin beard.
I want to bring up on their meta stream, it was everybody was expecting a new Quest release, like a Quest Pro or a Quest Super or
Yeah.
a new
Quest
Quest.
3.
Quest
Yes,
3.
Quest 3 even.
Just a new Quest in
Yes,
general.
the entire, like when I watched that stream, the entire chat was just like, give me Quest, give me Quest, give me a new Quest. And
Give
when
me
they
a new headset.
whenever they brought on that one lady who's just like the hardware manager of Facebook's Oculus, whatever, everybody was just like, yeah, hype, and they didn't announce it. They're just like, yeah, we have Project Chimera or something, and just like, yeah, it's just a project. It'll be
Also
announced
left a lot
next
of
year.
people, like upset.
Yeah, this is quite a disappointment.
But they did.
That must have left a lot of people upset though.
They did actually show a very quick video snippet of it, like a lady that was wearing the headset. Like I think it was just a very early model of it in there somewhere. It was
That's the one
super
headset that
quick.
was,
VR
like,
headset.
goggles.
Yeah, it was probably just a plastic case, that
Maybe, probably.
reassembled. I don't know.
But yeah, they really disappointed everybody that they didn't add any. Like they didn't announce it.
Grand Theft Auto.
Yes,
Did I just hear Grand Theft Auto
Grand
Quest 2?
Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is coming to Quest 2.
yeah, it's gonna be.
Oh, bye.
I'm excited for that.
I'm a little committed. Hold on. Come back.
So
What is he
I'm
doing
in.
with
Wait.
Grand Theft Auto?
I never got to play
It's Grand
that
Theft
as a
Auto.
kid, so this is actually really exciting for me.
Oh shit! Here we go again.
used to love Grand Theft Auto.
You just you wanna make sure
Why they keep pausing at the
before you play it.
worst facial expressions? You see that man?
He is the worst. I'm just
Worst
saying.
fighting
He looks dead inside. It's okay.
He does. He needs a therapist.
But yeah,
He's seen some shit.
there were a number of announcements. Also, they were talking a bunch about Beat Saber and whatever music packs they keep adding onto there. I think Beat Saber just surpassed like $100 million in revenue from just the Quest platform alone, which is an insane number for VR. But
I
yeah,
love Beat Saber.
yeah, Beat Saber is super fun. I play it a lot.
I have special controllers that go on the end to make it like I'm actually holding the lightsabers.
Mm.
Oh,
I'm
they-
sorry, my mouth
they,
has some gas.
Waited.
My bad.
Come on, Spooky. Get a grip here.
At least I'm not farting. Okay, leave me alone.
Okay.
Yeah. But then,
There's actually a lot of funny stuff in here.
if
But
you
yeah.
haven't noticed, we are doing a show here, Just,
I mean, you're a bear. Do you want to poop together?
I
my
don't poop
God.
at winter. Do you know about that? Yeah. We still. Yeah, it's true. It's
Wait, what?
true. Look it up. Can we have
We don't poop in
footage
winter.
about this?
The-
Their winter butt plug.
I know this. The worst part is,
Plug for a bear?
I know this. When the bear go into hibernation, they eat a lot of bullshit, so their butt will be clogged up.
Yeah, like pine
Yeah.
needles and
Mhm.
like other things.
Yeah, so now you know that.
It's a lot of like
You just
hard
you just
stuff. So that,
constipated for 6 months and.
Yeah, the bear is hibernating. It
oh
needs
my
to
god,
sleep.
when you guys wake up from hibernation, it must be like the never mind.
Literally.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ever eaten a black licorice?
We don't need to know.
Yeah. This was
Too much
the
detail.
topic where we-
I'm sorry.
Bears.
VR podcast,
Really
VR
bad idea.
podcast. Okay, let's
yeah, VR
let's
program.
go away from Facebook Meta and Zuckerberg,
I like
whatever.
the carpet here. Rug.
I do have one thing in mind though.
Hmm?
Since we don't really necessarily have any official release of like a Quest Pro or Quest 3, there is something of the sort that still exists out there. Anyone heard of Deca?
Deca Gear, yeah. Deca Gear is
Yeah, the
like
Deca
a
gear.
they where are they in the production line? Are you up to date on that part?
I think they're pretty much like in the same boat as like the people in Valve that work with like Valve, like the Valve Index and all that stuff. Basically, Deca is a small company that came from Valve, who worked on like their VR stuff. So they do have some experience with handling that kind of thing. Not only that, they also released another product based off of locomotion, or the Deca Move.
Oh yeah, the hip tracker or the hip thingy.
Yeah, hip-based locomotion is what it is. So you know how we move, either by our controllers or by our head. Which for some people it's sort of immersion breaking, especially when you're in a fast-paced game like Pavlov or anything of the sort. But with the Deca Move, your locomotion is based off of your hip, meaning wherever your hip is pointing at, that's where you're actually going. So whenever you do run or move at all, it moves where your hip goes, not where your head or your hand goes, so that you have more room to work with and to interact.
And you can peek from a corner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, whenever you move forward, you can move
head.
forward and look back at the same time, basically.
Yeah, that's been
or like move
always
side to
been
side.
the problem. Yeah.
Yeah, so your move will be your
onward.
forward moving will be disconnected from where you're facing, right? So you can actually look to the side while you're moving. That's super cool.
Yeah, look behind. Yeah.
Strafe. While
I actually got that Deca Move like on hand right now, like it's in front of my desk.
Oh, you have
I
it?
tried it out and like I actually have it. It's like completely different than what I'm used to. In fact, I'm more used to that than like this, because with the Deca Move, moving feels a lot more natural. Well, it's not real life, of course, but it feels natural to like move your hips, and it's like to like move your head to move. So that way, whenever you just want to move one direction, look the other way, you can actually still move in that same direction.
Damn.
And it's not that much immersion breaking in the slightest. Yeah.
So would you say it's an improvement?
And again, I would say it's definitely a better way to experience VR. But there's still some like hitches with it though, because whenever I do use it, this is to come from experience. I haven't used it a lot, but I liked it. I did have some issues though. Whenever you try to calibrate it, all you need to do is just face forward and connect your controllers together. It will run through a calibration process and it'll be good. But sometimes it will just like shut off on its own when it's not in use. So like you gotta keep pressing it to turn it on anytime. But on the bright side, it's a what was it? Instead of like making a sound, it does like a little like motor burr.
Vibrating?
That way
vibration?
you can feel that it's vibration. Yeah, vibration. So that you can actually tell that it's either turned on, turned off, or fully tracked. So it doesn't break away from your immersion when you're trying to experience VR.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't really looked much into the Deca gear. I looked up their headsets, and they actually do have one of the things that they announced is that they have facial tracking, right? So they will be able to track your mouth, where it points, your tongue, your eyes, all of that. Like, I think they were first out to announce that they were going to build a headset that does support all of those features. So I'm very excited about Deca gear as well, and their headset to come to the market as to compete with the rest.
They haven't gotten to that point though. They're still working on getting a decent production line going. They already done that for the Deca Move, but not yet for the Deca gear.
Right.
So still kind of behind it, at least from what I understand.
But what about speaking of new headsets coming out? Are you familiar with Pimax?
Oh yeah, I'm at least somewhat familiar. I have no friends who actually have used the Pimax and how much view they got. Oh, what the?
Locomotive. Oh my god, you spent too long finding this video.
Oh no.
Okay, that is actually hurtful for my ears. Good grief. Locomotive.
Oh wait, no.
Where's that thick oh my god, hippo. Yeah, god, I've forgotten the word for him.
Yeah, moto.
Moto. Kind of sounds like a locomotion. But yeah. But Pimax. Their headset. Have you heard about their headset, Apollo? The new one?
Only a little bit.
So,
like I'm more focused on Quest stuff, so I haven't really heard that much.
What have you heard?
Just about the announcement, because it was on it was on Google News. I have a lot of. He's going to the Olympics. I have a lot.
Let's just ignore that. Let's just ignore the guy who's going to Olympics. No, no.
Oh no,
No,
he's
no,
not
we can't
going
ignore
to
it.
the
Yeah, we can't
Olympics.
ignore this.
Did he just return to monkey?
You can't see my mouth
Yeah,
fill
you
up, but I
returned
wasn't
the
ready for
monkey.
it.
This
It returned to monkey.
God.
Hey, cheers for that. Cheers for that.
All right, tell me
Cheers.
about. Tell me
Tell us
about
about
the
the
thing.
Pimax, tell us
Yeah,
about the
cheers.
I shall.
Yeah, tell us all about it.
So the Pimax. I think their stream was actually super good. Compared to Facebook, they knocked them out of the ballpark. They were just like being super technical. They had engineers explaining stuff. They even had this Japanese engineer who couldn't even speak proper English, who was just like trying his best. So it was just so brilliant, and they brought up their announcement is like basically the VR 3.0. Like that's the thing they want to have, and their main focus has always been to have like the best resolution and best frame rate and field of view, all like to make it more the most natural and real life looking look you can have in a VR headset possible, right? So with their new headset, it's gonna be trackable by on Steam VR, so you can have base station tracking it, or you could use its inbuilt cameras to track it. So it has like I think 12 cameras, like 2 to track the mouth, 2 inside the eyes, a whole bunch around the headset tracking your environment.
Inside.
Yeah, tracking your eyes and all motion in your head is being tracked. It's actually insane. Like the amount of tech they're cramping into this headset is insane. That's not even the best part. They're having 12K displays. 12K.
6K per eye, or
Per lens? Per lens?
No, I think it's 6K per lens. But it's
still, man.
It's retina level. Like in center, it's gonna be retina level. Yeah. Like you can't with a human eye can't see the difference. It can't see the pixels. They claim.
Well, I hope they don't mess up the lenses, because the lenses are, big part of that too.
So
you gotta have good lenses.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have the field of view and.
They're claiming to be like the full field of view of the human eye, actually.
At least something close to it, right?
Close. Yeah, like I think it was like 10 or 12 degrees off on the side view, but on the vertical view, it's gonna be close to the actual, if not the actual field of view you have on your human eye. It's insane. Like, I'm just imagining.
What if you turn your eyes like look?
Yeah, I think that covers it. Maybe. Probably not. I'm not sure. I haven't really checked too much, but I saw the stream.
But what headset are you guys using?
Index?
Start with you.
Quest 2.
I have about HTC Vive.
Nice. Quest 2 as well.
I'm on a Quest 1 that's attached by like a third-party link
cable.
I don't even know how this thing is still running, if I'm gonna be totally honest. I'm gonna try to get a Rift sometime around Christmas time, though. I'm gonna save up some money. I'm not a Rift, Index actually.
Yeah,
definitely the Index.
Currently, the Index is the beast in the market.
It's really sad because the only reason I have this is because one of my hands broke, and they don't sell the hands anymore. They don't sell controllers for the Quest 1. No replacements.
Oh god.
They producer.
I'm pretty sure they discontinued production of the Quest 1, right?
But I did learn in VR, if you have one hand, you can still play VR every single game. It was really weird and wonky, and then it took me forever to get back into 2 hands. Yeah, the only thing you couldn't do was clone people. Like, everything else was accessible.
That's the first investment for the, podcast. We gotta get the new headset for the producer. You know, that's when the podcast money comes in. You know.
All right, we're starting GoFundMe for the producer.
Yeah.
He's gonna get his.
I
Whatever
mean,
he wanted, you know.
I mean, I don't,
Whatever he wants.
I don't even know
Index. He
who's
wants
gonna
an
be the
index.
main
Yes, we can-
contenders yet. Like, I need to like test things out, like test the waters. Who's gonna be a great contendee and all of that stuff. Like that's the kind of goal, and I need like in the future, I want it to be more professional, right? Right, like today and for now, it's gonna be chaotic, and that's totally okay. I'm actually surprised nobody has been messing with that handheld camera yet. Like that's like my main surprise.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Oh,
We'll
great,
get
now
to
you
that.
say that, that's what it- but who knows?
I see you.
I'm just waiting for another, another HTC Vive. That kind of a headset that HTC Vive when it released, it was like there was 10 different Oculus Rift, but then HTC Vive was released, and you could. I'm still using it, It's just they release one product that goes long way. I want one of those. Because then you can pay more. It doesn't. It's expensive. It's a.
It really is.
Yeah, but if you can use for like 4 years, that's a for new technology. That's a rare thing. You can use a phone for 4 years.
No.
That is the thing, though. If you want to get more people into VR, you gotta have some sort of way to give that to people, like pay for the Quest 2.
Yeah.
Like, probably the cheapest headset on the market, and probably the best headset they could probably get as of right now.
The best value as well, by
Easy to
far.
set up. Yeah, in terms of value.
Best value, full body compatible. If you know how to do it.
Yeah. I mean, you see me. I'm using Quest 2.
Yeah,
I'm using full
exactly.
body. Not
Mm.
that bad. This is not that bad at all. Minus like no hand tracking, but I'm okay with that. And going the opposite of that, Pimax is for like the most dedicated people who wanted the best VR.
The
experience.
best of the best.
And they offer that, and the thing is that is not accessible to everyone. Like at
That's-
least within reason.
Now they were gonna actually on their Pimax stream, they actually announced like their new headset is gonna be accessible for the masses, for private people. It's gonna cost you though. It's like over $2,000 for the headset. So
Yeah.
prepare your liver, I guess.
Yeah.
Prepare to go broke, basically. If you want to have the
$2,000.
best experience, here's
But
2K.
you know, I can actually
And
argue
That's
for
not even
this.
including tracking.
Look, I can actually argue for this. A price point for a headset. Okay, so if you think about it, what is a VR headset? It's like a hobby. It's something you do on the side. And if you compare that to other items that people have as hobbies that might seem more normal for other people, say playing the piano.
Dirt bike.
What does a piano cost?
Yeah.
A crap
A
ton.
couple of thousand. Yeah.
What does a guitar cost?
Yeah. Well, if you
A guitar is kind of cheap though.
What if it's a cheap piano?
if you want to
A keyboard, yeah.
get started.
But, you know, that's a Quest
like
2.
electric
Started with
keyboards
a,
do cost
Google
you money.
Cardboard thingy,
Yeah.
If you want VR and you really want to just get into VR, you can do it with your smartphone, So,
Hmm. Or a trumpet. Or a tuba.
but yeah.
Or Trump.
Or a violin.
Or any instrument.
Any
but you can-
music
Cars,
instrument.
So, yeah, but cool
even
ones
art
cost.
things, art mediums cost money. So, building
Yeah.
computers.
Mm.
Yeah,
So, you know
playing
what?
games in that section.
$2,000 for a premium headset? I think if you are on the best in the market, fine. I think it's like
Well,
Well,
if it lasts,
David, it depends how long you spend with the headset. Like the investment's worth it if you spend in like the time. You know what I mean, David?
Are you calling me David?
Who's David?
I mean, Kenny.
Who's David?
Oh, Snow, thank
Are
you.
you okay?
That was good.
I don't think anyone here was referred to as David the entire time we've been live.
I'm sorry, that was a misdemeanor.
Do you need
Wait, misdemeanor, that's a crime. That's a crime.
I'm thinking of a David right now. Like, I don't know how that should be brought up in a
David
discussion,
Blaine.
but I hope you're happy.
Sin, look behind you.
And like, there's like memes. It's like David is gaming. David is eating bananas.
It's like that its eyes turned to you as soon as you.
You beautiful.
You turned around and the eyes immediately looked at you.
Jesus Christ.
Come on.
What?
Smud, you need to operate the cameras. Operate the cameras. Go. Yes.
Not the couch.
There's no one back there.
It's like so.
Tree.
It's like sometimes they forget about the production team is forgetting about operating all the cameras and just like, oh shit, yeah, that's right, we need to click the buttons.
The production team's not producing.
Oh my gosh,
Well, it's the
Neo to
first
come in.
episode,
Mean
first,
mad
you know,
time.
so,
We're testing the waters. It's fine. We're just testing
Yeah,
the
we're
waters.
testing the waters.
You know-
It's just a beta version.
My original plan for this was actually to have no human element back there whatsoever and have it all controlled by an algorithm. So if you were to
Don't worry,
speak...
Smud's not human, he's German.
So,
Oh,
who's
yeah,
speaking?
well,
Oh my
he'll
God.
do well then.
German always.
He just need the assignment.
Fregen heißen. Okay, I told him to operate the camera.
Flow of it, but I was like last minute. Holy shit, we don't have a viable cameraman. Throw this guy at it instead.
yeah, you're doing a
You're
good
doing
job.
a great
You're doing
job.
great. You're
Yeah.
doing
Thank
great.
you.
We love you,
You're doing
man.
great.
I appreciate
I disagree.
Oh my god.
it. I have your idea,
Oh, the
Joe.
three talks now.
Oh, this
Spooky.
tree.
I just
There's a
love
tree behind
looking
you.
at the camera, look at my tiny chair compared to all the big chairs.
Yeah,
It looks like I'm here like
yeah.
like
it is
little
kinda
mini me
small.
because
Well, I get
we're
your
also in
argument,
matching
David.
avatars
It's
right
pretty
now.
We're short on
logical
budget.
It
that
looks really
We're short on the
funny.
budget, so we had to make some sacrifices. And
Yeah,
so
my
having a
chair,
big
it-
chair, so
I thought
This
you
was
made
the
it
only one
small
we could
for me.
afford
I
right
thought it
now.
was
We're
special.
we're waiting for the budget to get
I mean,
bigger.
it's perfect for you. Don't get me wrong. It's perfect for you. But
Well, we have to get the money from this podcast, then we get a bigger budget, and
Is our budget that bad? We bring in fucking bears on the show.
come on, man, you gotta do what you have,
I mean,
freaking
how could you diss this beautiful specimen of a
True.
bear?
We do have a monkey eating cornflakes.
We could have one.
Can't
too.
wait. Be a tiny avatar.
They-
Sit in the
They
chair.
just had an ad for, unpaid,
Oh yeah, I have.
Damn.
what do you call it?
You're not actually a bear. You're in a Halloween costume.
Yeah, that's my thing. Yeah, just like you. Yeah. We're doing the you're the skeleton and I'm
to roast.
That's a really realistic
New topic.
mascot outfit you got there.
Yeah, let's talk about
so
bears.
since we're talking about VR, basically 2 days away from Halloween, why don't we talk about some Halloween horror games? Let's try to get natural
Ooh, yeah, let's go.
Oh.
Hey, Kenny,
Ooh.
you got
Yeah,
any
thank
horror
you, Steven.
games?
That's a good suggestion.
You know what? I'm a pussy. I hate.
Oh,
Okay, well, I
Ah.
love them.
Right.
They're the
You
best.
played-
You should
It's
play
the best.
Phasmo. Phasmo's a horror game. That's not a horror
Phasmophobia,
game.
yes.
Okay, I'll say this.
Yeah,
I'll say this.
Phasmophobia.
I have played Phasmophobia once in VR, and I nearly broke my index.
Then you did. Then why? Did you
Okay,
actually
I don't know what
ran
it is.
into your wall?
You know this, the claws that come on your face. I yeeted my headset away, and I was like, "Whoa!"
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, well,
We can see why.
my favorite horror game is it's an older horror game. It's for the Quest.
Have you
It's
tried
The
Stardew
Exorcist.
Valley? That's a pretty scary horror game.
It's a really good one.
Manual labor.
Yeah, pick
That's
pick
pretty
one horror game
terrifying.
and talk about it. Like what some game that has done something cool for Halloween.
Here,
Okay,
got
I want to
one.
mention
For
Stardew
Halloween,
Valley. It's
any
a really
game or like
mainstream
VR
horror
game?
game.
Producer
Okay.
has
Yeah, I got one. I got a great horror game. It even has a Halloween DLC. Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted.
Ugh,
I-
Oh
next.
god, no, god.
Next.
never played.
Give it.
Hold on, give me a second.
Come on, man.
Let me talk. All right.
Who hired this guy?
When I was real little, I
He's
was
gonna
looking
try
at
and sell
VR
it.
Next, he's gonna say Fortnite.
As much as I hate it, no,
Oh, no.
screw you. When I was real little, I liked Five Nights at Freddy's, right? So I saw it was on VR. I was like, yeah, whatever. Might as well do it. Now let me tell you right here, right now, I can play those games without breaking a single sweat. Jumpster comes at me. No, don't flinch, right?
This guy's
But as
tough.
soon as you're actually in there, it becomes scary.
Oh,
right? Like it's a situation where like I mean it's like literally like Chuck E. Cheese running at you with like a missing eye or something. That's not that scary. But when they're 9 feet tall and you're in a cramped corridor and all you got is a little dinky flashlight, it actually becomes scary there.
Okay,
And, like,
Steve, you
yeah.
bring a lot of strong points, but you lost me at Five Nights at Freddy. What do you gotta say about that?
I mean, here's the just because a bunch of little kids ruined a game doesn't mean it's not viable as a video game. I'm just saying that right
Yeah,
now.
I guess that's true. I guess
'Cause,
that's
like,
true. The reason why we.
games themselves are well made, right? It's just that little kids swarmed to it and then completely ruined everyone's opinion on it.
Little kids also
Right.
swarm to like other kids, but should we endorse that?
What I did not process. What
Oh,
you said.
wait!
Please repeat.
Yeah, me neither.
Or like swings.
Now
Little kids
nobody's
run to
operating
swings.
the
Does that mean
cameras.
swings are like really good? Does that mean we all should use
I mean-
swings?
Those cameras.
Smud.
I mean, here's the thing: those were designed for kids.
I have one.
Cameras.
I have one. Wait, I
You
have a
need
good
to
one.
operate
actually.
them.
30.
Oh yeah, I'm the camera now.
She's just like.
I'm here.
Ruined my interaction.
You know, over there.
Screw you.
Click on my camera. I got
Camera over
I got something good.
Maybe we should switch to the
Resident
handheld
Evil
one.
is on the Quest now.
Yeah.
The old one, but
He only speaks
you can play it
German.
on the Quest.
Schmod, ich bin Spiel! Okay, you should get the camera now.
Okay.
You said Resident Evil? Is it coming to Quest?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm pretty sure it's
Wait,
coming to
wait,
Quest.
Resident Evil 4, right?
I,
Resident Evil 4?
Yeah, I
Smud.
yes.
Switch
It's
to the
not going to be
handheld
the
camera.
Same, I think.
There you go. Pina is the operator now.
Yeah. Resident Evil 4 is coming to the Quest.
I don't know if it's dropped yet, but
There's a horror game for Halloween.
That isn't quite needed.
Why does one of the guests have the camera? Is our budget that low?
Hey, where are you pointing that camera at?
I'm just, we are sort of,
Never worked there, Bear.
staff here, but
Yeah.
I'm a volunteer.
Oh, you don't need to hold the camera anymore. You can lay it on the table.
Well, you're only getting paid for one. We're sure on budget.
There you go.
What's the field of view in this one?
Because whenever you touch the camera, by the way, you move the entire transform object of all cameras. So even if they have switched to one of the face cameras, if you move that one, that face camera is also gonna move in the same orientation that you move that camera. So it's kind of a mess, but
Should I put it, because it's
Wait, maybe.
right there. If I accidentally. How about here?
yeah, like put it there. That's okay. That's great.
Yeah,
That's great.
So
Pina.
is the monkey. It's.
Are we still having this monkey here?
Yeah. The
Oh.
monkey is
it's been on repeat.
Oh my god, it's an hour.
Give that monkey
No,
some more
it's a few
cornflakes.
minutes. It's a few minutes, but it's been the same monkey
End my
doing the same
argument.
thing.
We couldn't find any good videos. This is just our background footage.
No, that's our special.
You
That's
could have
great,
just
that's
done
great.
like a beach
She's
scene
full
behind
Freddy.
us.
No, monkey. Laugh at monkey.
And there's bra
It's
placement here.
funny.
Okay,
See,
yeah.
see, there we
The
go.
the monkey is
funny.
good. The monkey is good.
Monkey is funny.
Yeah.
Get the monkey.
Should I turn off the volume on this one?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Turn down a little bit, but
Yes.
just a little bit.
It's
Hey,
Okay,
Suna,
there we go.
what do I call you? Suna.
Sin.
Just call me Sin.
Sin.
Or you
Yeah.
can call me the whole thing.
Yeah, Sin.
Yeah.
So, do you play horror games?
The only
Because
other
we
horror
were on
game I
top.
played was Phasmophobia. That's like the only other horror game I actually played.
How much have you played it?
Oh.
And I don't know, probably like 50 hours, but I guess that's enough where I can actually talk about it in detail. Like their Halloween update, new map. It's a campsite, which is like completely different than what we've been having, because most of the ghost hunts that were done on Phasmophobia were mainly inside buildings. So having a open campsite is like completely different, and it's like a nice change of pace. Not only that, but there's now 4 new ghost types. Not just 2, but 4 new ghost types added. So that's also pretty nice. And we changed up the mechanics as well to give it a little more of a spook.
Yeah,
Like,
I
take
see
for
what you're saying,
instance-
David. But I think they should add like workshop
said
support,
David again.
like where you can like switch the ghost sound. Like imagine switching the ghost sound to Shrek. Like you go in the house and it's like, oh, Michael Jackson, and it's like through the light.
If they
You're
do find a
David
way
now,
to
by the way.
create Okay.
I don't know if anyone caught
sure.
that.
I think that would keep the game running for like a lot longer and keep the crowd more invested.
You want me to stand next to you? What's
Kind
going
of
on?
like Left 4
What's
Dead 2,
up,
with their
Tom?
workshop.
Exactly, like Left 4 Dead 2.
You're live.
I
But with
gotcha,
more
I gotcha.
Shrek
I'm live.
and Michael
Yeah.
Jackson.
Probably
Cool.
0
So this
viewers.
is the
I
part
actually
where,
have.
This is the part where I say
It's
like
experience.
that I'm making
Behave.
I'll just drink more alcohol instead of talking, huh?
I can choose to
Yeah,
that.
you live now.
Just
Keep
But yes,
easy there.
have you been to the Halloween parties, Tom?
Have I been to the Halloween parties? I've been all over the Halloween parties tonight.
Ooh.
LPD, Metacosm Studios. I was literally just in the bot alpha instance for the Great Pug for like 5 minutes before I came here.
Ooh. Damn. So we were on the topic of horror games. Do you have any cool horror experiences in VR chat that you would like to recommend?
In VR chat, I mean, I've done a lot of
Outside of VR chat too.
I played
outside of VR
and that
chat.
was pretty cool.
Definitely outside of VR chat, my favorite horror experience is Phasmophobia, just because like the new updates, like I'm like level almost 400 now in the game, and I've played it exclusively in VR, so I've got a lot of experience in it. But every time that they update the thing, I always shit myself because it's like, yeah, because after a while, it used to be you could predict the ghosts. I could like walk into the house, listen to the ghost for a little bit, listen to all my other teammates scream and cry, and be like, I know exactly what ghost this is. Walk out of there, fill out my book, and just sit in the van. Because
Argument to that, I feel like after a couple of games, it's not scary anymore. That's the only problem with
Well, that's
like
'cause you gotta
Phas,
get used to
it's
it.
pretty repetitive.
it's pretty repetitive, but the way that they've got the system set up for the ghost behavior, where they have an aggression level and all that sort of thing that's all randomized, you can very quickly run into a ghost that is the same ghost that you encountered last time, but acts almost completely differently than the time you encountered it last. Like I've been scared by like
feel like
mayors
the
that have
ghost
taken
AI
over
is
the
pretty
asylum.
poor.
It is pretty poor, but you know,
Like, you can
updates and
outrun it pretty
updates
easy.
later.
But they're adding updates, so you gotta welcome that.
Yeah, I like the one where you have to hide behind cover more.
Yeah, especially with the mechanic of like the radio. Back before the update, you can tap the radio, and if it's still hear static, that means the ghost is still hunting. Now, not only
Yeah.
they've removed that feature, but if you actually activate your radio at all, that can actually attract the ghost. So
Oh my god.
you're more.
Yeah, which makes the candle strat super overpowered. A lot of the times I just sit in a corner with a candle every time the ghost starts hunting, and then at the end of the debrief thing, it's like, you survived 12 hunts. I'm like, yeah.
I'm such a
Sounds
weeb.
like a broken game.
Tom.
It would be great if they like fixed
Yeah, what's
VR
up?
though, because it's a little bit clunky.
Yeah. Especially when trying to grab the freaking ghost book.
Trying
I
to do
still have to reach
anything.
over my right shoulder with my left and pull and pull it out. It's still pretty annoying there. So, but besides that, scary experience in VR. Very scary.
I'd say that's
in the corner.
You didn't
if I
hear
were to
this.
try and scare somebody.
I told them when I played
it
the
was scary, I think.
Phasmophobia for the
Was
first time, when that ghost got me, I yeeted off my Valve Index so hard I nearly broke it. So I just like I'm not gonna play anymore.
Oh,
Yeah, you good.
one of my funniest experiences ever in VR came from Phasmophobia. Like, we were just hopping around in public lobbies, like at the very beginning, at the early onset of Phasmophobia, and we had found somebody that was like level 200, which was like crazy because the thing had only been out for like a week or so. So you're like, oh, like, this guy just does nothing but play this game. And so we were working with him. He's like this Indian dude, and he's like very like by the books. He's running in there. Of course, he's done this a million times. So he's just like, okay, we're going to go in there, and we're going to put this book there in this room, all that sort of stuff. And then so we're watching the ghost hunt one of our people inside. And he's like, yes, that person's going to die. And then we're just standing out there on the porch, and the ghost comes to the door, and we're like, oh no. And I turn and I walk off the porch, and he turns with me, and then I hear behind me, oh no, it got me, and he's getting strangled in the yard. And it was the funniest thing because he was like super serious, but you could tell he was like afraid in that moment because he was like, oh no, it got me.
I am under the water.
We get back in the lobby after the round is over, and he's like, I do not understand how that happened. I've never seen that before.
Okay, I just want to throw this out there, but my granddad's friend's uncle is Indian, so I'm taking a lot of offense to.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just trying to.
I'm sorry.
It was comical in there.
The first podcast, and we have a controversy.
It's the meme. It was just a meme that I was referencing. I love it.
It's no way you good.
Yeah, well, my grandpa's uncle's friend doesn't appreciate that.
Well, I'm
You
sorry.
want some headpads?
Always so we really.
My grandfather's uncle's aunt's friend would like the
Be
headpads.
allowed.
I'm not offended.
Oh, I
I
know.
feel like he would be offended in this situation.
Should we change the subject? How about
Oh, the producer has some words.
I got another subject for you guys. I remember earlier with the different haptic controllers that are coming out for VR that you guys were talking about earlier. You said something about a gun, and that made me think of H3. Remember, you know what that is?
No.
Hot dogs, hand grenades, and horseshoes. Oh, I got the order wrong.
Oh yeah.
Hot dog, horseshoes, and hand grenades.
Now, also with the Halloween, they had like a zombie node, and it's like a RPG sort of thing, where like you got this big world, right? You can interact with different elements using your guns, and you like do side quests and stuff, and interact with the different hot dog people, befriend them, or just go on an absolute massacre with like some of the TF2 rocket launchers or something, and kill like everyone inside. I thought that was a pretty cool thing. So, if you guys know anything about H3 or really anything like Pavlov, you can talk about that.
You know what? In the future, when I'm gonna move this handheld camera now to point at your direction, so whenever the producer is talking, I can like aim this towards you.
That's a fucking good.
The
That's a good
SpongeBob
idea.
camera? I like how you made it yellow.
Yeah, it's because it has to be. It's the handheld one. So now, whenever the producer has something to say, he can change his view to him. Huh?
Alright, if he
Why is he
does one
T-posing?
T-pose.
Is he good?
He needs to switch to the handheld camera. No, that's me.
No,
Come on.
No, that's me.
That's the bear. That's the handheld one. Yeah.
That's the one.
There you go. You're right there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Wow. Amazing. You've got a wonderful crew here, by the way.
That's a good producer.
Found them in Black Cat.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
No, not these, but
Oh,
especially those back there. They're lovely, beautiful people.
Yeah.
So how you guys know?
And
know
Smud,
each other?
he's the German. He's like the hardest working of them all, I
I'm a
guess. Back
special
there.
guest.
Well, I'm here to make sure that Kenny's ego doesn't go above a certain point.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Oh,
Push you back down.
Yeah,
I
okay.
guess he's putting you in check there.
Tom will take care of me.
Yeah, let's
By the
drink for
way.
that. Yes, Kenny.
Cheers.
Cheers.
But yeah,
We are professionals. Drinking alcohol on the job.
I'm professionally unprofessional. Thank you very much.
yeah, that's in your bio
Professional
even.
alcoholic.
Hey,
It
producer.
exists.
We gonna get back on topic?
Yes.
Back on topic. I gotta say, H3 is some of my favorite like gunplay in VR. That's a lot of fun. I used to play it all the time back when I was in the Navy. That's what I would, whenever people in the Navy were coming over and they're like, whoa, why has this guy got all these weird base stations in his room that looks like he's filming a porno because there's cameras pointed all over his room. I was like, no, this is where this is where I'm in VR, where I'm playing with like guns shooting sausages, and like that still sounds kind of gay.
I mean, if you think about it,
What?
if you think about it, yeah, it's like sort of sound kind of.
Are we shooting sausages gay? I'm confused.
I mean, if you're shooting a sausage with your sausage,
You know.
yeah, there's the
Okay,
sausage on
then.
sausage contact there.
That changes the
I'm not gonna lie.
What did you say?
Honestly,
Like producer saying,
I mean, you're penetrating a literal meat tube. It sounds kind of gay.
Move to the
Yeah.
move a
Yeah,
bit that
yeah,
way.
yeah.
How is
Producer-
penetrating meat gay?
That's fine.
What if it's
you need to have stage markings.
I think we're reaching
Kenny.
some dark territory
Stage
here.
markings.
I probably should. I need a producer camera.
Well,
I'm gonna add
I
that
can
one.
show you how it's gay, you know.
Yeah.
Let's leave it that.
Smud is fixing this. Oh no, we can't hear
You
you.
need to have it like
Re-grab it.
under their chin.
Re-grab
and,
the
like, fisheye,
microphone.
so it's like their
Re-grab the mic.
grandma.
There we
Okay,
go.
we can eat.
All right. H3 was when I first converted over to from Quest over to PC. H3 was the first thing I bought. I'm a huge TF2 fan, if you couldn't tell, and the fact that I could fire some of the TF2's weapons in that game immediately was like an instant I need this. And then my friend for like a month or so was pestering me to buy it, but I couldn't get it because I was on Quest, right? He said it's the greatest gun game you can get. And as soon as it's really good, it's very in depth. Got a bunch of fun game modes, like you got like a heist one, you got like a Hunger Games-esque one, right? You got like stuff like just normal shooting ranges, which I usually do. There's one I like called the Friendly 45 range, and it's really cool because it's a recreation of a gun YouTuber's actual range. And I thought that was really neat because I watched that guy a lot, and he does like stuff like history with like different rifles and fires them off while talking about it. It's real cool.
So was there a question there?
Oh yeah, Quest. Basically,
A
Quest
question,
can't run it.
you know. I
Oh, question.
Quest.
No,
I'm just fucking with you, man. Go ahead.
don't worry, you're fine. Alright, you could take
Don't
it
look
off
at me
if you-
slowly.
Yeah, it's on me. You can take it off. Yeah.
It's part of the show, you know. Oh, I'm just, you know, making
You
me
gave the producer anxiety.
Yeah, well, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's a good producer.
You give me anxiety.
Best
I'll
we
give
ever
you
had.
anxiety. Just you wait.
Oh dear.
Hit me with an aneurysm, then we'll talk.
An aneurysm. Oh good grief.
What's an aneurysm?
Jeez.
You know what an aneurysm is?
He
I'm pretty sure it's like something where like your brain like doesn't get enough blood or something like that.
Oh yeah.
Hold on.
Yes.
Hold on.
That's
Google
basically your brain just.
Google help me not look like an idiot right now. Hold on.
Oh my! Are you
Do
gonna
you have,
Google an
medical
aneurysm?
information?
I don't know how to spell aneurysm. That's the issue.
Two N's. Hi.
So this whole podcast is you. You know, you did this.
Like
The whole thing.
This whole
swelling
world,
on the
I made
brain,
this.
on the
Oh, it is a
wall
swelling.
And
of
it's your idea,
arteries.
you know.
I Googled
My
it,
idea.
Brad.
My everything.
Okay,
You designed the whole thing, and you know you
I designed everything, but I
scripted all
stole
the
all the scripts,
camera.
all of that, except the assets. Like the video player is by Wolfie. It's free to
Yeah.
download, but you can donate to him if you want to. He is super talented. The plant I stole off some website. These chairs I found on a furniture store that had 3D models, and I just like yanked the FBX. The pictures I created the 3D assets, but the art itself I just like right clicked and save image on Google.
oh yeah.
The
So
desk
essentially,
I
you drove
designed.
down the road and grabbed
I
the
love
free
the place,
sofas
you
off
know.
the roadside.
Every good developer steals
Exactly.
from
Cool
another,
set.
of course.
Yeah. Sure,
It
sure.
saves you work as long as you know it's not illegal and you credit the other sources. Then yes.
Yeah, I need to. I have a TXT file somewhere I could like pull up, put somewhere here.
We have lawyers for that.
I'm
that
taking a game design
We have
class right now,
lawyers.
and I immediately look
When the
at
budget
fuck
increases-
price if there's one that's good enough already made.
When
for
the
you.
budget increases, yeah.
Yeah, we can have lawyers do all of that
When the
stuff.
budget increases,
What
then
budget?
Go.
Well, we
Go
need to
for
get the
it.
money from this podcast first, then we'll get the lawyers and the new headset for the
Yeah.
producer.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
that's the first one on
Yeah,
the
we're gonna
list.
get you a
That's right.
quest.
Bigger movements are coming. Maybe.
Quest.
We're getting you a
West-
quest.
Plus one. Plus one. Use third-party link cable.
You just take the quest
Bro.
and you hook it to your hip and you put the other two controllers on your feet and then you got full body tracking.
Have you seen
That's the kettle.
West.
Hey, you're doing good.
It's not
You're
even
doing
funny.
good.
I'm doing good for my don't deny it.
Yeah.
You're doing
Okay,
great.
let's
We're gonna get you that quest.
let's get back on topic
Right.
on what
the fuck is
what's
the
the
topic,
next
huh?
yeah what's the next topic? Okay, we've
I don't
covered the
know.
Halloween
He was
part.
like asking a question, but I don't know what was
The-
he asking.
Okay, Mr. Producer's here
So-
to save the show again. What's your
no.
favorite food? Favorite Halloween
Oh,
seasonal
no.
food?
This is
Halloween
food.
food? What's a Halloween food? You mean just candy?
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie.
The souls of the damned. I don't know.
I will eat the souls of the damned.
any day.
I think pumpkin is, women's food. You know, pumpkin.
Did you
You
say
know, only
pumpkin
women
is
like.
women food?
What?
Yeah, only women like
How
pumpkin.
how can you
How many
sex?
guys, you know?
How can you?
What?
Are you telling me?
Demon.
Are you
I don't
telling
know.
me if I gave you a pumpkin pie covered in whipped cream that you'd be like, nah, that's for women? You wouldn't-
Yeah, that's for women. Yeah.
No, he ate it, you become a woman, alright? Eat a pumpkin
That's a
and you become
stereotype.
a woman. That's how it works, alright? He wants to be the ability to pee standing up, so he doesn't
And
want any
confirm you
pumpkin.
do become a woman. I ate a
Okay.
pumpkin.
Okay. So females only eat
I ate a
pumpkin.
pumpkin pie. Now I've got
Like
titties.
one right now.
You know, I
After hearing
seen
about the
a
side
couple of
effects, damn.
pumpkins in my times. You know.
I took a bite of pumpkin pie. My period's next week. Don't talk to me.
Welcome to the podcast.
What's popping?
But hey,
Yeah,
food.
the
Kenny,
producer is
what
creeping
do
me
you
out
like?
back then, slightly.
Yeah, it's pretty creepy. We're on a budget. He was all we could find.
The producer is really talented. He's doing his best, alright?
We
So
often
can
eat
you tell me
shelter.
about the soundproofing on your walls over there?
Please don't make fun of me, alright?
It's a cube.
I think I've been
Texture.
overdosed by Deslev's children before this, so like I'm out
Let's-
of it. Alright.
Let's give an
out
applause
of it.
to to the producer.
Applause to the producer. Yay! Let's go! Yay!
There's no sarcasm here.
You do- you do-
Wow. Wow.
Let's go! Alright.
That's the
Wow.
man. You know, that's the man.
You're paying him all the money, right? All the money goes right to him.
Yeah, probably. The entire.
He's talking about his mom right now.
Yeah, enough now. You can go.
I
You
love
can
his
go.
mom.
It's enough.
Oh,
It's
okay.
enough.
You love his mom as what?
We get it. We get it. You got you 15 minutes now. Get out of here. Get out of here. Yeah, you gotta be tough with them, you know.
I'm actually scared of this bear.
Damn, I thought they abolished slavery.
No, we pay him. We pay him good.
We'll pay him. We'll pay him good.
Yeah,
Re-grab the microphone.
we just
Can't fucking hear you, little bone girl.
Oh yeah, Kenny keeps us chained to the desk. That's
Another-
why we're here.
No, Audi.
Kinky.
But yes, we should probably find the last subject that we're gonna discuss for this podcast.
Food.
And I have
Kenny, food.
it's not gonna be food. I have a suggestion.
Yeah, I got a good one. Okay.
The thing I think what we should
Better
do
be good one.
is
Better be good one.
I'm sure several of you are familiar with certain communities in VR chat, and they probably have a few events coming up around this time of year, maybe even next week and this week, Saturday, tomorrow, that is. And I invite, if you care about any of those events, by all means, talk about them, advertise them, and how to join them.
Well, I have a
I
question
think we're all here
relating
because we have no friend. I don't think
Come
we
on
have
now,
any parties or
Bruce.
anything to go to.
I'll be a friend.
Let's be real
Come
here.
on now.
I'll be your friend.
We are being really sick. We're on VR chat.
What
No,
do you hope?
we have
I'll be
work.
your
We
friend
are
with
work
benefits.
now. This is our job, you know.
That's what this entire.
I feel like you're targeting me, Kenny, with this question.
Yes, I am. It's exactly what I am. I'm targeting you, Tom. Would you like?
Would I like to plug all the communities I'm in?
Yes.
Oh my.
You're in so many fun ones.
So, I mean, they're fun, yeah.
Go ahead. Talk about them. Let's start with the LPD.
No, the bear's talking. I'm not gonna interrupt the bear.
Yeah. About the those kind of communities. You know, what's the weirdest group of people you found in VRC? Like, what kind of group? What was the weirdest group?
I'm not sure. I'm allowed to
Okay.
say that.
Demons.
Jump on this one.
Yeah, go ahead.
I met a gay guy. He's a pretty good guy. We're close friends, and he ate somebody's butthole chocolates. But let me elaborate on that. It was like
That's
chocolates that
Pardon
was
me.
molded. No, molded butthole chocolate. It's not like chocolates out of the. Okay, so it's like,
that's like
you
you're
get a
molding
mold,
a
you put it on somebody's
dildo
ass,
from a
then you make
chocolate.
chocolates from it.
It's
And he
nice.
told me the story how he ate them.
From the chocolate starfish. The shape of his starfish.
I mean, if I had
It's like
facial
the
tracking,
chocolate
you would
shape.
see my jaw at the floor right now.
I was actually intrigued about the story. It made me think about life.
Okay.
That makes me think that you're thinking about doing that yourself.
They
Wow.
Yeah,
Have
like why aren't I eating butthole
encountered any
chocolates?
weird
Why am I eating normal
That's deep.
chocolates?
This was about communities, not butthole.
Yeah, communities.
What the hell, dude?
Ask
If you want
about
to talk about the weirdest community.
No, I actually met somebody. This is somebody I met in game and was part of the gay Christian server. That's why I met him.
What did you say, producer?
All right. So weird communities, right? You can put the camera on me now if you want. You don't have to. Okay, thank you. Basically. Now, I don't judge, all right? I don't judge anyone. You can do whatever the hell you want as long as it doesn't harm others, right?
Correct.
But
Here comes the caveat.
Oh, there's
Yeah,
the
that-
bot. There's the bot.
It's a big one.
But there's a thing
Don't go
called
there.
little space. All right. Now I don't have anything.
Oh
against
no,
anyone
not
who
the
does
little
it.
people.
I heard little, and I know I'm
That sounds
worried
bad.
that I'm gonna get put on a
Yeah.
list.
Basically,
This is why he was creeping me out back
basically,
there.
as far as I could tell from
Hey.
this, these people had a
Because
really
you're
bad
small, you
childhood,
gotta get
right?
big.
It's, so basically,
You're right.
they're trying to relive their childhood on
Absolutely.
VR with like a
You're
foster
gonna get big.
parent, and
Can
they
you
can
get
do
big
stuff
for me,
like, let's say,
CD?
for instance, they're transgender, right? And they grew up as a boy, and they wanted to see what it was like to grow up as a girl. They do that, right?
Well, that's
Ignore the
that's kind
screams.
of that's kind of.
Like, it's
At first
it's just like
you would think that's
that, like,
you know. No, but I have an opinion about this. At first you would think that's kind of sad, but then you think, you know what? If that makes them happy, you know, well, this is a place to do it, you know. they couldn't do it without VRC, you know. So
I feel like the way to life is minding your own business.
Yeah, no. But
yeah,
see,
it is.
that's the caveat. That's the good side of it, right? That's like the
Yeah,
majority.
but that's the dark
like, you
side.
know, the good stuff. Now here's the
Let's go to the dark
factors
side.
that stand out and ruin the entire community. So a way for like pedophiles to get
Let 'em have it.
caveat.
Oh, jeez.
Like not being able to date children. So like some
If there's
shame to be children, you know,
pedophilia, then
just
it's
use your imagination.
This is segueing very off track now.
Oh yeah,
Very off track.
where are we going?
Get
Where are we
back on
going?
track.
To the pedophile community.
Let's let's go next community. Never mind the little people and they who try to relive their childhood. That sounds cool.
I got one good. You know, weird community I found in VRC. You know, I found this Canadian Army LARPing.
Canadians
group.
are pretty weird.
You know, they weren't Canadians. They were LARPing Canadian Army.
Oh.
I was like, what the fuck's that? Like, people went Canadian.
I mean, they're just role playing, right?
Yeah, but
It's just like what you'd see in a Gmod server.
Canada, you know what? You would think like United States if you would think armies, you know? Like.
Oh, I feel like Canada has an army. Like, how are they supposed to defend
The United States is not the only country with a military. They just spend the most on it, so it seems like that. Because they keep invading,
It's the military, but like there's other military.
Afghanistan.
What?
Like Britain, they have a.
I didn't say it.
Yeah. But they don't have VRC army.
But talk more about this Canadian army.
Canada has.
I mean, this
VRC
Canadian
army.
army in VR chat. Like, elaborate on it, and
Yeah.
try not to interrupt too quickly.
Is it intimidating?
What was the guess?
Elaborate on your Canadian that community that you
They
found.
were like having, they're
Describe
having
them.
like marches, and you know, what are those things you do in a line? You know, turn left and turn right, all that kind of stuff. You know, they were doing it in time, like marching in time in VR. Yeah.
So they put it on a show?
No, but they were doing it for themselves because I knew one of those people, you know, who were there, and I joined them, you know, and I was the only one who wasn't part of the group, and they were like asking my rank, what's my rank, and I was like, I don't know, major, and they kicked me out.
I feel like that's something that the police would do if you fed it a lolly, please.
It was interesting, I think.
What about you, Sin?
I
Do
like
you...
how the bear looked when it like looks over at me. I feel like it's judging me. Like I've done something
Yeah, I'm
wrong.
judging you. Yeah, I'm judging you because you're not doing a good job here, you know?
No, I think he's doing an excellent job.
Isn't this wonderful?
Yeah.
He's like Jimmy Savile.
I'm gonna judging you here. You know? Next podcast that comes, you know, there might be another producer, you know? I'm not saying anything, but you...
I don't know. This guy has learned a lot tonight.
He's like the Dr. Phil. I think he's doing a great job.
Get rid of me. I made you.
I'm never gonna be rid of this guy. He's gonna be my boss for the rest of my life.
Exactly.
Sign a contract.
He's gonna get a 55% overhead.
Oh yeah.
Silence.
Oof.
That's after expenses. So.
But yeah, topic everybody. Sin, go.
Yeah,
do
who
you
else
have
has
do you
stuff?
have anything? Any community stuff that you would like to share?
I'm not sure really. I'm more of just a casual person on VRChat. I never really dabbled into much of the community. The only ones that popped to mind was type of people who would gather with like-minded people and just invade other lobbies just to be for more people to be like them, I guess. And
Oh, like you can like Knuckles.
yeah, and
Yeah.
the other one was
Just like spontaneous stuff, you mean?
I feel like
Yeah, it's like
Ugandan
spontaneous.
Knuckles did a lot of good advertising for this game.
Yeah, it did.
Oh yeah, definitely.
sort of like the pioneers of that
And people
aspect of
hated
VR
it
chat.
back then, because it, brought normie
Yeah.
here. But
Like
look
the
at it
Ugandan
now.
Knuckles
Now,
people was like the Quest people of today.
yeah.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is actually very true.
Sort of,
But
sort of like dead
slowly,
meme type
some
thing.
of those
Look,
people
that's
say
the duo you get in
it, and
Knuckles, too. Funny, comes full circle.
oh, you one of those Uganda. Oh, you were one of those Uganda Knuckles people.
No, hell no, oh fuck no,
Oh
God.
yeah. Oh yeah. I don't know.
So,
What did you say? I didn't hear.
Speaking of raid groups, though, however,
Jesus Christ. Yeah.
Brian, are you okay with 1940s Germany here? Because I could drop this immediately if you don't want on this thing. whatsoever.
Smuds behind
We
you
don't
is
have
German.
any
He's about to drop
controversies
kick you.
here.
Oh
No,
no.
don't worry. I'm not saying anything negative. Alright? So, VR chat has
The casting crew's looking at you.
Poland world. Alright?
This is
have-
live.
Yes. I'm being very sure to make this PG-13.
We haven't been that, honestly.
Alright,
We haven't. Like,
Smuds
at all.
about to catch you
Yeah.
4K.
Thanks for the side camera. Alright, anyways. I have voice meter connected to my Spotify. I have German marching songs on my Spotify.
Okay, and a message
Okay.
in the FBI.
Hey, congratulations.
Now, I got 5 people with me, all same avatar. The Poland world has airplanes and rifles. You can see where this is going. I'm going to leave it at that. There were native Poland speakers having these dumbasses playing German songs,
Oh,
swooping over
man.
them, dive bombing
Jesus.
them.
Why
And
do
they
we
were
have to go always
laughing.
there?
That's
is
great.
this a community?
Okay, I want to add to this topic.
It's a community of the 5 people they found, I guess.
Yes. But we were talking about like groups that people that like rate each other and like join our army.
We're on communities, not groups of people raiding, though.
That's
Yeah.
what we were talking about earlier. That was the last one. I was
And we
trying to
steered away
interact.
from it. On purpose. We steered
Okay,
away
I think
from
we
it.
should have a new
Cry
hot
about it.
topic right up after the
Hey, man.
break.
I thought this would be the last
Break?
one.
Are we having a break?
I
The
don't-
break? You've got commercials on this thing?
Yeah, we gotta get the
I know,
advertising
right?
money. Look at our producer.
Ah.
We're running low on a budget.
The problem is
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
messed
yeah,
I've messed up
yeah.
the audio output, so I actually I can't really do a break. But well, I can, but I won't be able to talk to anyone. Or I will be able to talk to
Alright,
people, but I
that's a
can't really
break
hear
over.
anything.
Next topic.
But that being said,
You should add that, like a button that just cuts, and it's like do do do.
I have a
you
button
could
for the
come up
break,
with-
but I have broken something. By the way, is anyone having control? How long have we been going on for now? Do anybody kept
Yeah,
2 hours.
No idea.
2 hours? Oh yeah, we're on the mark.
Jeez.
We're on the mark. It's kind of where I'm aiming to have
How long
it.
is this fucking thing?
It's supposed to be 2
How
hours.
long is this?
When did our
So we have
Almost
only
2
have
hours. I feel like this is
half
the
an-
perfect place to end.
It's not.
Right about
It's
here.
not though. I have
Dang
one.
it.
I have two. We have 2 more communities at least. I want to plug. So
What?
Avatar creators?
not necessarily.
That's a good one.
I mean, there are plenty of Discords around with a whole bunch of VR chat communities that do facilitate and teach people to do VR stuff, to make avatars, to make worlds, to teach you about Unity and how the SDK work, to upload stuff to VR chat.
I
But
think the Avatar community is pretty toxic.
why so?
Oh, we got
Because there's a lot of toxic members, such as Monty, Finnish Puppy.
Don't name people, God.
I mean,
Are you crazy?
Jesus
I
Christ,
mean,
we're gonna get sued here.
Hey, let them know, let them know, let
Ain't
them
got the
know.
money for that yet. Gotta get
it's
the...
not their real name, it's only their Discord name. And
Jesus
VRChat name.
Christ. It's okay.
And
What's so
also
bad if you
other
mention it?
social
Yeah,
media
yeah.
names.
Yeah, but let's not drop those either. Yeah.
No,
let's-
no, no, no.
And probably children's names.
No.
Regardless.
I'll tell you a story in case you want to hear it of a toxic avatar creator. I won't mention any names, by the way. I'll just say creator.
Yeah, tell us the story.
Alright?
Yeah.
That's why we're here.
Especially that one called Kiani. She's super toxic.
Could you
she
stop?
DMCA'd me.
Hey, Sam, what is that?
Alright, so
I'm joking, it's a joke.
Right, I'm playing music for some of my quest friends. Alright, no, we're just having a good time.
Kiani is one of my friends.
Jackson playing, right? And then creator walks in, right? And he proceeds to say, "Turn off that trash music, play NBA Youngboy. Good music." And I proceed to say, "I'm sorry, but I do not like rap. If you don't like my music, you can just mute me calmly. You know, just like being base level with them, right?" And they proceed to get their girlfriend in on a tangent, and then they start pestering me constantly and yelling at me over me just trying to play Michael Jackson. And then I got so fed up to the point where I just maxed my volume all the way up, started blasting, what's it called again? Megalovania. I think that's the right term. Until they would just leave me the hell alone.
You sound like a pretty toxic user.
That's the crazy part. They.
You could have moved.
Nah,
like,
no, this was going on for like 30 minutes.
No, it's the producer, come on.
We were thinking of doing that, but honestly, I just want to know how far I take it, to be totally honest.
Right.
I'm gonna be totally honest, right?
Yeah, I feel you, man. I feel you.
This is kind of irrelevant. Come on. This is not on topic. The Lolly Mafia I want to give a shout out to.
So
You need me to shut
Yeah, I need you to shut up for a while. We're gonna end, and we're trying to really hard here.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we should talk about vaccines. Now vaccines are killing our children.
Okay, you're like half away from being muted now.
Absolutely.
I gotta look at the camera. Are you using that one?
Yes.
We're using.
So the lolly. Are we gonna get through this? We have 2 more things.
Hey, it's going great.
2 more. 2. Come on. Behave for 2 more plugs, and I just want to say, the Lolly Mafia. I think they're fun, and what they do, and the amount of that stuff, the stuff that they managed to pull through, like with their new map and that hotel, whatever that one was called, it's huge.
They're called the Mortesian Syndicate now.
The Mortesian Syndicate. Ooh, yeah, very spicy
They're
name.
more fancy. Instead of just being a mafia, they're just an entire criminal organization. They got a mafia and all sorts of different criminal organizations. It's not a gang. It's a community. There's gangs within it. If that's what you refer to.
Organization.
It's role playing.
It's all role playing. It's not actual criminal.
It's role playing.
Yeah. So there's a LARPing.
Tell that to the judge.
But yes, they are.
LARPing as a bear right now. Look at you.
Yeah.
Actually a bear.
That's cool,
pretty
you know.
racist.
Yeah. Incentive.
What's your second one, huh? You got the second one?
Who's racist?
You've stroked. I mean, should I not say that on live air?
Oh yeah.
You helped Grand out immensely by plugging his community on your.
Yeah, that's immensely to the entire like 1 viewer that's been attending the stream. Maybe.
He is
for
gonna
10
have
minutes.
so many applications that he's gonna call you up and be like, "Man, you have to stop your podcast because you gotta stop airing it because I'm getting so many new mafia members."
But yes, that's just the mafia. And the last thing,
too many people joining.
What?
Well, a question.
Don't put the camera on me. I stopped talking.
There's one more community. All right, we have 1 down and we have 1 more left before we're going to end. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Right? Can we get through this? Can we manage it before we end?
Furries is a touchy subject.
Everybody take another drink before we do, though. Everybody take another drink. Fuck all of you, take a drink.
Sure. Cheers.
Cheers for the podcast.
Cheers.
It's great.
The virtual podcast.
Yeah, it's going great.
The chaos incarnate.
This is hell. start to finish. I love it.
Well, I
You knew it
love
was
it.
gonna happen, so
I was prepared
Yeah, I
for
love
this.
it. You know,
This was kind of
that's
what
the
I
charm
expected.
of it.
It's gonna like
Yeah, but that's the charm.
like I said, I'm gonna segue into a more professional format like later down the line. That's like the goal. But right now, it's okay with chaos.
It's
It's
just
Right now we're on a budget.
And you
We're
know who,
stretching the
and
budget.
you know who to call, if you stepping in the more professional, you know who
I
to call.
honestly, Pina,
You gonna take your job?
I think I need you back.
And I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to come here anytime.
Okay, they're on the last community, and I think you know which I want to plug now.
Don't you dare! Not on this.
Come on, don't be that. Don't be like that.
Fine. Go ahead. Tell me what you know about that community. I'm
The
sure you know
LPD, the Lolly Police.
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, that's been
I have yet to get
around
arrested
for
by
a
them.
long time.
I've been arrested.
The
like
lolly police
2000
scare me. I've seen some weird members.
That's been around since like 2018 or something. That's been
How long have they been around,
going for a
Tom?
long time.
So yes, we've been around since a little bit before 2018. Started out as a raid group,
Damn.
kind of like the Knuckles. People just getting in police avatars and raiding worlds and like beating criminals up and whatnot. But eventually, it got so popular that when we were doing that, we were pissing people off. And there was another side of the community that was like, I want to kind of take the roleplay a little bit further, so we turned into a light roleplay group. It's not as strict as like the Canadian thing, where like if you join on our event, we're gonna be like, hey, what fucking rank are you, or whatever the shit like that. It's gonna be like, all right, whatever, just chill over here. We're gonna be doing what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a community of people that are a lot of it. Like you just go out in like a squad of like 5 people to like public worlds, and we're just going around. And I like to compare us to like the stormtroopers at Disneyland. We're just there to like make it more entertaining. For people that want to interact with somebody but don't have any friends, we'll walk up to them, we talk to them. It's not all about arrests, like we say. A lot of times we're like joking with them, like, "Oh, have you seen the donut prices lately? Oh my god, it costs an arm and a leg to get a cup of coffee." All this sort of stuff. Just acting like cops.
I've never seen
Yeah,
this.
exactly.
Every time I've seen the lolly police, they're brutal.
That's the old lolly police.
Ask questions later.
So I can't speak for all of our members. We have, I think it's 10,000 members inside of our
Is it
Discord.
over
and
10,000
6,000
now?
active officers. Yeah, over 10,000 in the Discord and 6,000, I believe, active officers.
Damn.
And that's active as in they patrol at least like twice a month.
Defund lolly police.
So do you go like in public lobbies or
jeez.
What's the question?
producer?
How long have you been in the community of the LPD?
So I started out
Like Joe Biden.
in the community LPD when I was in the Navy, but I got kicked for inactivity because I was deployed twice. So this is my, I think, 4th time in the
Navy.
No, I got kicked out of the Lolly Police Department because I was in the Navy. But
Which year was
this is my 4th time in.
Which year was this the first time?
4th time?
What?
Which year was this? Like when it
I was around late 2017, so right as they transitioned from the raid group over to the more organized style of roleplay.
the golden age. Golden age.
The golden age. I would say it's a lot better than it was back then because we're a lot less aggressive. We try and teach our officers to be people instead of just people going out there trying to arrest everybody. Because people don't like that. Yeah, it's a big group. You can't monitor everybody.
Yeah. It becomes tough.
And plus, in the end, it's just roleplay, just for fun.
Do you remember,
I've
Tom,
called my way
how
up the
we met?
ranks 3 times. Yes, we met because you were in hot shit with the Lolly Mafia, and I had to come mediate your asses in the LPD station, because otherwise you're gonna get fucking shot up.
Oh, dude.
Oh god! I had to stand there as a third-party partner, as one of the janitors of the fucking LPD.
Nah, you're wrong. Not the very first time.
Oh, I could have sworn that's like the first time I remember you.
No.
It's
You don't
you
remember.
when
You've
we had that
forgotten.
meeting.
You have forgotten.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
How- when did
It's
I
on
meet you?
YouTube.
We gotta stay clear of that.
It's on YouTube?
The pug.
No.
Oh, the pug.
With Quigley drinking
That's
on the
funny.
job and all of that part when he.
We got really shit faced on patrol. I remember that. Hey, I still made sergeant, so.
Guys, we're a little over 2 hours now, so we may want to wrap it up.
Yes, it
So
is time.
How are we doing with the podcast?
How are we
Okay.
doing?
I accept
Yeah, what
direct
sign are you
debit.
doing?
That's how.
Wait, I don't get to
change.
plug all of the communities I'm in?
I haven't stopped the stream yet. We're still live. I mean, sure.
Yeah.
Plug. Start the plug.
I've got.
Start from the
plugs.
bear.
So
Bear.
there's VR chat.
Put
there's
the bear
VR chat
on.
Improv, also known
One to
as.
10, how did you say this one?
We're gonna start at bear.
Let's go to
Okay,
1 to
start at
10
bear.
for our first production. What would you say we made?
What did you say, producer?
What? He wants a score. He wants a score.
1 to 10.
He wants validation.
Oh, totally. 10 out of 10. Totally 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
Validation.
No sarcasm.
Like that
This
lets you
was
down
10 out of
numbers.
10.
I'm sorry.
This was best we ever had.
I'm gonna leave you.
Honestly,
alone.
you are the best producer I've ever had.
We've ever had.
Yeah. Well, it's the only one, but it's still the best.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Let's
He's
not
such a
get too
picky
technical here.
producer.
Do you have any things you want to plug, Mr. Producer?
His
I mean, I got
OnlyFans.
my YouTube channel if you're okay with me plugging that.
Go for it.
Alright, it should just be Kit Kat King, like you see on my username. I just mostly do TF2 videos there, although I'm starting a Terraria series with my friend, and I'm gonna try and start working on source film animation. Not too sure how I'm going to do it though. And yeah, my edits are terrible, my mic is terrible, everything about it's terrible.
Hey, you
But
do great.
somewhat-
Well, everybody starts from somewhere, you know.
You gotta start somewhere, bro.
Start from the bottom.
All right. Pina, what do you want to advertise?
Oh. Yeah, I would just want to say, you know, my name was, which camera is it? Is it that one?
It's no.
Which camera?
No.
There's that one.
It's this one.
It's that one.
Yeah, that one.
I
Yeah,
would
that
just
one
want to
right
say, you know, I would just want to say my name was Pina52, and my uncle is a postman. Hey man, now they know more about me than you know.
Okay, that's brilliant, Pina. I love you. Sin, CD, do you have anything to plug?
I have nothing to plug.
You first? Yeah.
What about you, Sin?
I just want to say,
CD out here.
just thank you for
CD is
having
the
me,
plug.
and I kind of dabble into Avatar stuff. So if you want, you can contact me. I have a Discord. I use same username. Numbers are in my bio. You can hit me up. I can try to do a request
make-
that you want me to do. I don't make
You
them from
make
scratch,
Avatar.
but I can. Not necessarily. I
modify.
upload them, and I can do some edits. Yeah, kind of.
What software you use?
Blender and
Unity, obviously.
Blender.
Blender and Unity.
Blender.
basically, yeah.
Substance Painter.
Yeah, that's
Such pain, but yeah. If you want, you can hit me up. I can try to do a request if you want me to, but that's only for offering. I'm always available.
Yeah.
That's only for offering. That's all I got.
What about you, Snowy?
I want to shout out to my homie Kiani. She makes really good avatars, and she owns the server The Hive,
minute.
and she has a really cute avatar world.
That's cool.
Alrighty.
What does she make? Does it make like a bunch of avatars for Quest as well?
Yeah, she makes a lot of avatars, and they always top quality.
Nice. Are they optimized and the whole shebang?
Check out her world; it's really good.
What's it called?
He's reading it off.
It is called Kiani's Escape.
Giannis. How you spell
Giannis
it?
Escape.
Yanni for me. Yeah.
Hani. Okay, let me spell it out for you. Okay. KHIHANI, then escape.
Like
It's pretty
I'll
cool.
remember that. Yeah, I'll remember that. It's stored here, you know. I can, you know, what was it?
Why are you blushing? What are you doing?
Hey,
Yeah.
let's
I don't know. It's just a hand gesture sometimes.
Keep your bone where your bone's at.
Kenny. Kenny, we were doing a show here.
A
Take a hold
show?
of show.
What?
Yeah, show.
Show.
Yeah, you can't be letting your bone hang out like that
Yeah.
on live TV.
What bone?
Don't look down.
And you
Those-
paid for this.
We're live on television. You know, 6 million people watching.
50 million.
Which camera? Which camera?
It's that one. It's that one.
6 million people.
You should make a little like red orb that appears above the camera that's active.
Probably. I will probably do that.
Let's keep on going.
Anyway,
you gotta end it.
it's time for
I
me
gotta take a leak of
to
real.
ascend to the other side. Yes,
The ghost.
I have ascended.
Wasn't expecting
Where your clothes at?
Found out what Obama's last
What are you hitting me for? Come on, don't be
Podcast
so
just for this. This is what they wanted, you know. This is what they wanted.
Oh my god, I'm just gonna go over to my desk and I'm gonna end this right now. Just, oh, look at that ass though. Look at that bum on stream.
Hey, it was fun. It was fun, Kenny.